Once upon a time, in a prosperous town, lived a wealthy and influential man named Chief Eze. Chief Eze was known for his vast riches, living in a mansion bigger than any in the town. However, he was also known for his arrogance, selfishness, and cruelty. People would whisper of his controlling nature, but his wealth always marks his flaws in the eyes of many. In a humble home in the same town, there was a young girl named Blossom. She was the only daughter of her parents, who loved and cherished her dearly. Blossom was beautiful, kind-hearted, and full of life. Her laughter would echo around the house, filling it with warmth and joy. One day, Chief Eze saw Blossom at a market, and he was enchanted by her youthful beauty. He quickly sent a proposal to her family, offering wealth and comfort beyond what they could imagine. Blossom's parents were hesitant, knowing of Chief Eze's reputation, but his promises of a good life and security for their daughter were too tempting to refuse. Reluctantly, they agreed, and Blossom was married off to Chief Eze in a lavish ceremony. After the wedding, Blossom moved into Chief Eze's grand mansion. At first, things were fine. He lavished her with gifts, golden necklaces, silk dresses, and even material possession she could desire. However, things began to change soon after the wedding. Chief Eze's true nature started to show. He became cold, demanding, and domineering. He forbade Blossom from visiting her family or even contacting them. "You are my wife now," he would say sternly. "Your place is here with me. Your family will only distract you from your duties." Blossom's once bright smile began to fade. She was trapped in a gilded cage, unable to see the people she loved. Whenever she would plead to visit her parents, Chief Eze would remind her of the comfort and wealth he provided, making her feel ungrateful for even asking. Slowly, Blossom's voice was silenced, and she resigned herself to her fate, finding small comfort in her luxurious prison. Years passed, and Blossom bore a child, a beautiful baby girl named Chioma. In her culture, after childbirth, the mother's family will come for the omugwo, a traditional postpartum care period where they provide support and love for the new mother. But Chief Eze refused to let Blossom's family come. Her mother wept, longing to hold her daughter's child, but Chief Eze's power and influence kept them at bay. Blossom's loneliness deepened as she cared for her child alone, with no comfort from her family. Her husband grew more distant, founding entertainment, businesses trip, and social gatherings, while Blossom was left isolated in his grand house with only servants to keep her company. She watched her child grow in silence, each year stealing a bit more of her spirit. The year of isolation took their toll on Blossom, but Chioma became her source of strength. As Chioma grew, she began to ask questions. "Mommy, why don't you ever visit Grandma and Grandpa? Why are we always alone?" Blossom would smile weakly and change the subject, but the questions grew louder in her mind. One night, as she sat by the window, holding a faded picture of her family, something within her snapped. She could no longer bear the chains of her husband's cruelty and control. Summoning all her courage, Blossom made a decision. She would run. Late in the night, while Chief Eze was away on one of his business trips, she took Chioma, packed a small bag with essentials, and slipped out of the mansion with her heart pounding. She made her way through the shadow of the town until she reached her parents' home. When Ada's parents opened the door and saw their daughter after all those years, they broke into tears. They embraced her, holding her and Chioma tightly, refusing to let go. Ada sobbed uncontrollable, releasing years of pent-up pain and sorrow. In that embrace, she felt the warmth she had been deprived of for so long, the warmth of unconditional love. Chief Eze was furious when he returned to find his wife and child gone, but his threats and demands for her return fell on deaf ears. Blossom's family, backed by the support of the community, stood firm. They had seen what his wealth had done to their beloved daughter and would not allow him to harm her any longer. Blossom decided she would not remarry. She devoted her life to raising Chioma in freedom, showing her the value of love, family, and courage. She worked tirelessly to provide for her daughter, and though the struggle was hard, it was filled with joy she had not known for many years. With the support of her family and community, she built a new life, a life far from the shadow of Chief Eze's mansion. She found fulfillment in simple things: watching Chioma play with friends, attending family gatherings, and participating in community events. Blossom realized that true happiness didn't come from wealth or status, but from the freedom to love and be loved without condition. True love cannot be bought. Chief Eze's wealth could never replace the warmth and love of family. No amount of gold or luxury could fill the emptiness in Blossom's heart when she was separated from her loved ones. Years later, Blossom became a counselor in her community, helping young women who found themselves trapped in similar situations. Her song became a beacon of hope, reminding everyone that freedom, love, and family are the true riches of life. Chioma grew up with the values her mother instilled, knowing that her mother's bravery was the foundation of their happiness. And Chief Eze, he remained in his mansion, alone and bitter, realizing too late that the wealth he had used to control others only left him poorer in the end. Thank you for watching this story. Please let me know what you think about this story and share with me what morals you could pick from this story. So please do well to share with your loved ones and like this story also. Subscribe to this YouTube channel if you've not done so. Until I bring another story to your way. Bye!